What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys had a great start to your week. If not, hope the rest of the week gets you much better. I apologize for being late, also for being out of breath. I just ran upstairs after I replaced my water jug because I needed water. I didn't expect to be doing that right now. Anyways, we are good to go for today. Today was originally a Batman Arkham Knight and Arc Raiders Day, but the Game Awards released their nominations. So we are going to be watching that, and then we're going to go vote. And then when we're done with that, we're going to play some Arc Raiders. And we're going to be doing mostly solo drops, which I'm very excited for. So let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. Get me Game Awards 2025 nominees. All right. This is a very short video. Okay, cool. This is obviously it's gonna be a short video. I don't know what I thought they were gonna announce trailers alongside it or something, but is this looking fine? Headband's a little big today, isn't it? Okay, let's get this window. Is it this window? Yes, it is this window capture. There it is. Cool. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up.
Casket.
That's what I thought, and we should be good. That's it. All right. Here we go. I'm very excited to see what they've got to show off today. Obviously, when we were discussing stuff like Game of the Year, hold on. I need to shrink this. When we were discussing stuff like Game of the Year, I was worried that there weren't enough games out to fill that slot, right? We had Expedition 33. Silk Song was gonna get a nomination no matter what. Which, by the way, I don't think is undeserved. I've been really enjoying Hollow Knight so far. I'm getting farther and farther every day. But I can't think of anything else that would be in that category this year that came out this year. And the worst part is that's the only nominations that have been spoiled for me. So I've already seen them. I just don't remember who else is up there. I think one of them... Sorry, hold on. I think one of them is Death Stranding 2. One of them is Death Stranding 2. I didn't even realize that came out this year. I thought it was end of last year. It might have been end of last year. It didn't matter. Anyways, let's check this out and we'll talk about it when we get there, yeah?
Hello everybody, it's Jeff Keighley, and the Game Awards season is officially here. Leading up to our live show streaming everywhere on Thursday, December 11th.
Just save myself a lot of trouble.
Welcome to our 2025 Global Nomination Announcement Special. Every year we come together as a community to celebrate and of course debate the absolute best in video games. And of course also get a look at what's next from our industry's most talented creators. This year there have been so many incredible games created and updated, but only a handful have the honor of being selected as nominees. I did not do my nominations this year.
I feel really bad about that.
Who's in the running? Well, you're about to find out as we reveal this year's nominees across all the categories, and you can help select the winners by voting at thegameawards.com. All right, should we do it? Here's the first category. For Best Performance, the nominees are Ben Starr for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Charlie Cox for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Erika Ishii for Ghost of Yote, Jennifer English for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Konatsu Kato for Silent Hill F, and Troy Baker for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Never mind, Troy Baker's got this.
For Best Ongoing Game, the nominees are Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky.
Whoa,
for Best Mobile
really?
Game, the nominees are
Good on No Man's
Rising,
Sky.
Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, Uma Masume,
I mean, to be fair, this yeah. All right, this is where I'm voting. I know where I'm voting.
This year's nominees for Best Art
Easy answer there.
Clair Obscur Expedition 33,
Exactly.
2 On the Beach.
Okay,
Ghost
you know what?
Yote,
That could win.
Hades 2.
That could also
and
win.
Hollow Knight Silk Song.
You know,
for Best Score and Music, leveled up by Spotify. The nominees
compared
are
to the others, Hades 2 might not win it, but Hades 2 has a good art style.
Song, Darren Core.
What's up, Kano? How you doing?
Lorian Testar.
Am I in 1.25 speed? Why is this moving so fast? God damn, dude. What, did you have a deadline to meet? You needed to fit into under 10 minutes for some reason?
For Hades 2.
Holy
by
shit, okay.
Spotify. The
Best
nominees
score
are
in music.
Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight Silk Song.
All right.
Darren Korb for Hades
Playing
2.
right now, Gambit and
Lorian
Delivery's so
Testar
good. I've been enjoying Gambit as well. It's been really cool. He's been a really cool addition. He does slightly counter Angela's flight mode, so that does make it a little obnoxious, but I figured it out. It's cool to have another DPS heavy healer, if that makes sense.
For Hollow Knight Silk Song.
I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy having a new main. That's the cool thing. I really enjoyed that last season with Angela.
33. Toma Otoa for Ghost
Expedition
of Yote,
33 had a really good score.
Woodkid and Ludwig Forcell for Death Stranding 2.
But Death Stranding 2 could be a dark horse here. I haven't seen anything about it.
Nominees are Battlefield 6, Clair Obscur,
that makes sense.
Death Stranding 2
Expedition 33 could have a sweep. They could have a Baldur's Gate level sweep.
Best Adaptation was added to the Game Awards in 2022 to recognize.
Look at how slim the competition is this year, surprisingly.
Creative work inspired by and based on an established video game world. Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation.
This could be cool.
A Minecraft movie.
Fuck no.
Devil May Cry.
Fuck no.
Splinter Cell Deathwatch.
Absolutely
The Last
not.
of Us Season 2.
That
and
might win.
Until Dawn.
Absolutely not. It's Last of Us for sure.
Nominees are.
Am I too loud?
Expedition 33.
Expedition 33 could snipe this from Death Stranding 2.
Ghost of Yote, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F.
I think it's Death Stranding or Expedition 33 for that.
Who continually and transparently
Minecraft wasn't that bad. It was more of a meme thing though. It was a good movie for kids, like if you like a funny movie.
Final Fantasy 14.
Baldur's Gate 3 might come back from the dead to steal another award.
And No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky deserves this award yet again. Yet again, they deserve this award. Have you seen the amount of shit they've added since the last time they got this award? I've shown off a little bits and pieces of it, and that's still just early game No Man's Sky. If you look up what late game No Man's Sky looks like nowadays, it is mind-blowing. We've got people recreating ships from Star Wars. We've got people recreating ship. We've got people making full-on Gundam reconstructions that don't move the right way, but they fly in space and they can land. And people building underwater houses, shit like that. It's so good. It's so good. I think on stream I caught my first pet recently, and we've been bringing that on every planet. That's been so sick. They've done so much cool shit, and they're still developing. And they've got another game they're working on, which is Light No Fire. So if you're interested in starting at the beginning of something that they've made, check that out because it's really good. It looks really good. This one's just a procedurally generated Earth, one planet, whole land. That's supposed to be Earth style, more high fantasy, I think. But I think they could do it. I think it'll be a really cool thing to see. And even if they don't do it off rip, we know they'll make it there by the end.
Act R. Consume Me, Despelote, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, and
South of Midnight is a
Wonderstone.
good one. South of Midnight is a good one for that.
Best
I will probably vote South of Midnight for this one.
Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6,
you know what?
Elden Ring Night Rain, Peak, and
Arc Raiders
Split
does
Fiction.
deserve it.
Best independent
I will say,
game
as I'm going to talk about later,
celebrates
it is
games
so
with a high degree of
enjoyable.
risk
It's got a
tolerance
community just like
produced
Helldivers.
outside the traditional publisher system. Those nominees are.
But there's an
Absol,
incentive to kill each other as well, so they have to be better about it.
Those
Holy shit, hold on.
are
Best independent game.
Absol, Ballpit,
Okay.
Blueprints,
Ballpit own this. We
Clair
played Blueprints on
Expedition
stream.
33,
We played
Hades
this.
2, and Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Can we just talk about how Expedition 33 could also take the independent category? That is insane. Now, out of all of those options,
Nominees are Absol, Ballpit, Blueprints, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silk Song.
it's the final
Best
three right there
debut
for it.
indie game recognized
But he
as
plays
a
Daredevil, and the
development
Gambit
team
all
that
mixed with
hasn't
Daredevil
won a
is
Game
so
Award
perfect. It's like
before.
we're meant to be.
In
That's
fact, these
awesome.
teams
It's a
published
really
their
good
first
synergy
game
to
this
have.
year. The nominees are
Best
Blueprints,
debut. Okay, this is where
Clair
this is where
Obscur
they should.
Expedition
What?
33,
Dude.
Despelote,
They're gonna.
and Megabonk.
Fuck yeah! I'm
Best
glad they
VR
managed to
AR
sneak
game,
in
the
there.
Nominees are
Megabonk's probably
Alien
gonna
Rogue
win because of all the
Incursion,
people who look
Arcane
mindless
Age,
runners. But
Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool.
Oh, hold on, this should be my
Alien Rogue
area. Okay.
Incursion, Arcane Age,
I haven't played it.
Ghost Town,
This was good.
Marvel's Deadpool VR, and The Midnight Walk. For content
Do
creator
NDAs
of the
expire
year,
once the game
nominees
comes out?
are Hadril,
Arcane Age is a
Isonaut,
phenomenal game.
Moist Critical, Sakura
That's
Miko,
a good one.
and The Burnt Peanut.
Burnt Peanut has
Part of
been
the
getting
Game
a lot
Awards
of
is looking
nominations in
forward to
places
what's
I'm surprised
next.
about.
And don't worry.
I was looking at the
we'll have
Streamer
lots of
Awards,
games coming out
and
for
they're
you
on there as well.
December 11th. But what's the most anticipated upcoming game? Here are the nominees based on currently announced titles.
Here we go.
007 First Light, Grand Theft Auto
GTA 6. It was going to be what can be
Resident Evil Requiem, and
Wolverine
The
might
Witcher
just do it.
4. The best action adventure game
I haven't heard anybody talk about Witcher 4.
Death Stranding 2.
Oh shit, right,
On
we
the
watched the
Beach,
trailer. It could
Ghost
be
of
really
Yotei,
good though.
Hollow Knight Silksong, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and
If
Split
they don't
Fiction.
get it anywhere else,
For best
Silksong's taking that
role-playing
category.
game, the jury selected Avowed, Claire Obscure
Okay.
Expedition 33.
People hated on
Kingdom
Avowed a little
Come
too
Deliverance
much.
2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2. In the category
This one will
of best
probably go to
fighting
Kingdom Come
game, the
Deliverance, but
nominees
it should go to probably
2XKO,
Claire Obscure.
Capcom Fighting Collection
2XKO is really good. I
Fatal
enjoy
Fury,
playing
City
it.
of
It's a
the
really cool
Wolves,
concept
Mortal
as well.
Kombat
Being able to
Legacy
duo
Collection,
fighting.
and Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World
It's either
Stage.
2XKO
The
or
nominees for
Virtua Fighter
best
5.
action game are Battlefield 6, Doom: The Dark Ages, Hades
Okay.
2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi: Art of Vengeance.
Was I not aware that Hades 2 came out
Innovation and
this year?
accessibility
It was
celebrates
in early
games that are
access for a
making our
while last
industry
year, right?
Available and enjoyable to more people. The nominees for innovation and accessibility are
I gotta get it, man.
Assassin's Creed Shadows,
I have seen
Battlefield,
Ubisoft's,
Doom: The Dark Ages,
accessibility
EA Sports
tools. They're pretty good.
FC26, and South of Midnight. Next up, Best Family Game.
Okay.
The nominees are Donkey Kong Bonanza.
This one will
Lego
probably go to
Party,
Donkey Kong.
Lego Voyagers,
Donkey Kong was
Mario
loved
Kart
when it came
World,
out, and
Sonic
people are
Racing
not
Crossworlds,
fucking with Mario Kart.
and
That could win.
Split Fiction.
People are not fucking with Mario
Best
Kart
Sim
World the way
strategy
that we
game
expected.
nominees are The Alters, Final Fantasy Tactics,
Okay.
Evilise
That could be good.
Chronicles,
That could be a
Jurassic
good one.
World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civilization 7,
Civ
Tempest
7 is
Rising,
out?
and 2 Point Museum. These games are
I
nominated
haven't heard
for
any
Best
people talk.
Sports
I haven't heard
Racing
anybody
Game.
talk about it.
EA Sports FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World, Rematch, and Sonic Racing Cross.
Sonic Racing will take this
Now the
one.
nominees in
Rematch
our
might get a lot of
three
love too.
esports categories, starting with
Esports categories.
Best
Oh, okay.
esports
Yeah.
game. The nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota
No.
2, League of Legends, Mobile
yeah.
Legends Bang Bang,
Fuck
and
no.
Valorant. The nominees
League
for Best
is taking
esports
this
athlete
year.
are Brock, Chovy,
Faker.
Forsaken,
Faker's
Kakarot,
on there. There's
Mena
no way he's
RD,
not.
and Zywoo.
No way.
For Best Esports,
Hold on.
Nominees for Best Esports Athlete are Brock, Chovy, Forsaken, Kakarot, Mena RD, and Zywoo. And for Best Esports Team, our Special
Interesting.
Esports Committee
Cool shakeup.
nominated these teams. Gen G League of Legends, NRG
Okay.
Valorant, Team Falcons Dota 2, Team
They
Liquid
wanted to
PH,
split it up
Mobile
this year,
Legends
huh?
Bang Bang, and
What is
Team
this game? They're trying
Vitality,
to-
Counter-Strike 2.
This is the forget-me-not of
Okay,
games.
we're
You're not going to
almost
tell
done,
me
but
this thing's
there are
always
still
been.
two
This the
very
century of
important
games. You're not going to tell me this
categories
shit's
to go.
always been
First,
here. Where is
Best
this game coming
Direction
from?
recognizes outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. The nominees are Claire
Okay.
Obscure, Expedition
This will
33,
definitely go to Expedition
Death
33.
Stranding 2 on the Beach,
Or Death
Ghost
Stranding
of
2, but
Yotei,
probably Expedition
Hades
33.
2, and Split Fiction.
Yotei seems
Now
like it's
the
just
big
as good
one.
as Tsushima as
GOTY,
far as I've
Game
seen.
of the Year,
But I haven't
recognizing a game
played it
that
myself.
delivers the absolute best experience to players across all creative and technical fields.
It's going to
This year's
Expedition
awards,
33.
Our global TGA jury has selected the following 6 games as the nominees for Game of the Year.
Game of the
Claire
year.
Obscure.
It was
Expedition
always gonna
33
be
from
Expedition 33.
Sandfall Interactive. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach from Kojima Productions. Donkey Kong
Listen,
Bonanza
Death Stranding 2 is great.
from
It just
Nintendo.
didn't come out
Hades
at the right
2
time.
from Supergiant Games. Hollow Knight Silksong from
I
Team
knew they'd
Cherry,
make it.
And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2
Fuck
from
outta here.
Warhorse
Okay.
Studios.
I'll try it
There
eventually,
you have
and
it,
then
your
I'll
nominees
rescind my
for Game
opinion
of the
if I
Year.
somehow
Now those
like
are
it,
official.
but I
You can
doubt.
anticipate Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards Orchestra playing their themes as part of our musical salute to the nominees live on December 11th. But
All
before
right.
that, we need your help to decide which nominees become the
All
winners.
right,
Make
it's
sure to head
voting
to
time.
GameAwards.com to cast your ballot. And new this year,
Here
download
we
your
go.
vote cards. You can share your picks on social media.
Oh, that's sick.
There is still one more category where the nominees have yet to be revealed. Player's Voice, where fans 100% select the winner from 30 nominees. We'll announce those
I do
nominees
remember
on
that.
Monday, December 1st, so set a reminder on
sign
the
in.
website.
I definitely have an
if you want
account.
to be alerted. The winners in all categories will be revealed live during TGA
me drink some
when
water
it
real
streams globally on Thursday, December 11th starting with opening act at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 a.m. GMT at thegameawards.com and live across every major video and social platform out there. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you live on Thursday, December 11th to celebrate the best and see what's next in video games.
Are we having trouble? I can't sign in. I can't sign in. I'm trying right now. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's me. Yep. Okay, we're good. All right. I don't know what I had to do to get that to work, but okay. Here we go. It is time to vote. December 11th is the actual Game Awards, so be excited for that. But here we go. Let's start. Let me not view all categories. Let's just start voting. Huh? We all right? What's going on? Vote now. Did they break the voting? Did too many people start? Have too many people been voting today? And they've just broken the website? That is totally possible. Or is it just not supported in my browser, do you think? Let me just view all categories. Yeah, I can't even click into a specific one. Okay, hold on. Let me try a different browser. Ew, I'm launching Edge. Shut up. No, absolutely not. Get out of here. All right, I'm just gonna test if it works first. Verify my sign in. And if I can get it working on this browser, we'll do it here. Nope, didn't work here either. I'm so happy. I'm honestly so happy. I did not want to have Edge open for that much longer. That was disgusting. Okay. I'm going to try to reopen the browser and get it going. But I'm assuming it's overwhelmed by the amount of people voting right now, which is funny. Score is 1-0. They might pass us. You got it. You got it. Lock in, though. Let me pull this up. We're here. We're here. Okay, we got it. We got it working. There we are. All right. Starting with Game of the Year. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is the one I want to give it to. It is the game I was so convinced that it was going to be from the moment it came out. The game is very enjoyable. The story is phenomenal. The score is great. The only game that I could somehow that I could see surprisingly taking that away is Death Stranding 2. But I haven't heard anybody talk about it. And I myself have not had the chance to play it. Mostly because I haven't finished Death Stranding 1. Even though I have it, I just haven't finished it. Can't lose my 13th ranked match in a row. My burn a wasp to death in front of the hive. Hey man, it happens. It happens. It used to be, the matchmaking used to be way worse. So there's that. For Game of the Year, we're going to give it to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I enjoyed it. I can co-sign this game and say that it was good enough to win Game of the Year in my opinion. It is really good, and I do intend on finishing it. I have gotten fairly far. We got fairly far on stream, and we will continue it on stream at some point when I find some time to fit it in. That is my thought process. Best Game Direction. This is awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. That is something that I will also give to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. If we're being objective about what the category is for, I don't believe that Death Stranding 2 is an innovation in the Strand type game because it is a continuation of its own game in the only other game in its genre. I haven't played it yet, so it could be so good that it washes that out and makes that a moot point, but I haven't played it. Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And I will go and play a couple of these if I can between now and the Game Awards themselves, which is December 11th. And maybe I'll change my mind. And as well, I will change my vote. I don't think they lock in for quite a while. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game. See, now this I would be willing to give to Death Stranding. I could see most of these games winning this category. Do I dare place a vote here knowing that I have no clue about the others? No, I don't. I'm not going to place a vote in this category. I do not have enough in the category. I don't have enough stake in the category. Art direction. For outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. So this one, thinking about it based on the category's definition, I would be more willing to push more to the right side of this category and see Hades or Silksong taking that, right? Now, I'm not aware. Is Silksong so much better looking than Hollow Knight itself? I have not heard that. I have not heard that rhetoric at all. So I'm going to assume, but I'm not going to assume that means it's not. I'm going to assume that it's just as big of a step up as, like, I would imagine, what, Ori and the Blind Forest 1 to 2, right? They had a sequel, and there was a huge step up in the graphics. I don't think it's comparable like that, but you get what I mean. It's probably on the expected path of progress, right? Hades 2 has an awesome art style. I love what Hades did with both Hades 1 and Hades 2. I haven't had the chance to play Hades 2 despite it being on sale multiple times because I thought it was still in early access. But that's, you know, we don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'm going to give it to... I'm going to invest in this, and I'm going to place it with Silksong. I think if it's anything like Hollow Knight has been for me lately, I want to give it to Silksong. There's no way that this game can't be amazing, right? Score and music, we're going to go ahead and give this to, well, I guess to be fair, the only one I've heard is Clair Obscure Expedition 33. But we can pull up some score real quick. Let me see what we've got here. Boom. Silksong score. Can you give me someone that's not reacting to it? Let me go to actual YouTube for this. Silksong score. There we go. When did I listen to this?
You know, Josh, if you're hurt on the job, they call it workers'
Brother. Okay. I will fix that. Give me 1 second. Oh, you know what? That's because I had, yeah, you know what? I needed to flick this damn switch. I forgot I turned it off so I could view something. Okay. So I guess I'm going to take a look at a little bit of the score here. And let's see. This is Silksong we're dealing with first. Oh, I muted the tab. I was so confused. I was like, man, it's a really long opening. You want, hey, good shit. I'm telling you to get the Ambitious Daredevil something special. Hell yeah. I'm glad it worked out. I'm a big sucker for straying words. Okay. Let's go to the peak here. This is actually the peak here. Most replayed. This is definitely like a score that I would really enjoy. I like Hollow Knight's score as is. That is really good. Dude, that's okay. All right, hold on. I can't play too much of it because we got to play the other ones. But man, is that good. Okay. Ooh. Oh man, that was really good. I'm trying to think of what it reminded me of, and then I completely lost it because I was so focused on the next bit. Oh, it felt like Transformers' score, Transformers' Optimus theme, and then like in terms of like the crescendo. Is there the fucking the right term? Help me, please. Yes. Like it worked out. It was so good, and then it moved on, and it felt more like Raimi Spider-Man going on after that. And it's like both of those things flipped a switch. That's good strings. That's when it's good strings. That's when you know, right? Let me pull up the next game real quick. I don't want to play it too long to where we're leaving not enough room for the others. Score. Why don't I just look up soundtrack? Why do I keep looking up score? What is this? There we go. That's better. Maybe I should have went right to left. That was magical. Helped me with my rival's motivation. Hell yeah, I'm glad. That's really good. It might make the rest of these sound pretty bad, actually. Reminds me of, this feels like Danny Phantom. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Song of the Sirens. I mean, yeah, that's what you'd expect, right? Where's the most replay? Here it is. Here we go. A lot more lyrics than I thought would be in the soundtrack. Okay, it's a lot of like different instruments, like abnormal instruments. Not abnormal, but like like that one that's I'm not gonna take a guess at what it is, but you go what I mean. Is this a different song here? This is. Okay. Oh no, they're both together.
They call it a crush 'cause the pressure kills. Down in the deep up to my gills. It gives me chills. And
I'm gonna get copyright struck on this VOD, I think. Okay. It's good. It's good. I think we really fucked a couple of these games by choosing Silksong first. It really did make things a little awkward for them. That was good. It's good. It's just not as good as Silksong. Sorry, I had to reopen the tab because I meant to search up the next thing. Next is it Expedition 33? It is. Okay. So I've heard most of this score. But hearing it on its own, an 8-hour score is insane. It's good. Again, all of these soundtracks have different things that are like stand out about them. I'm gonna play. I have to play the most replayed sections. I can't keep playing the whole like a good chunk of the soundtrack. Did I get this far? Was this the fight with the giant dude? This pre or post arena? Let it get to its peak. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I was about to click something else. Oh, okay, it's kicking back up. It's good. I gotta click this next bit though. It's good piano. Okay. Oh, this part's gonna suck for me, I think. We're continuing this on stream. Whatever this is attached to is going to hurt. This is someone's world crashing down around them. This sounds so nice. This is what I would put against Silk Song if I had to pick a part so far that is given it a competition. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on. How did we get there? How did we get there? Hold on. This is the only time I'm going to allow it to go extra. I'm going to let it go a little bit further because I need to know how we get there. That's insane. Unless it's a different song entirely. It is. It is. Okay. I was so convinced that something crazy happened between that last one and this one. Okay. Ghost of Yote is next. Ghost of Yote is next. Again, I really enjoyed playing Expedition 33, and we will continue to do it on stream as soon as I can fit it in somewhere. I assume the best place to put it would be Friday streams. But do we want story games 3 days a week? Do we want a story game on Monday, a story game on Wednesday, and a story game on Friday? Is that fine? And then the second half of the stream is always multiplayer or something like that? Yeah. Okay, then I think I could work Expedition 33 back into Fridays. The hardest part for me is making sure that I'm on point and ready to go for that specific game, that specific day. But I think it can work. Why did I look up soundtrack reaction? It auto-completed for me. There it is. By the way, 8-hour soundtrack for Expedition 33 is crazy. I mean, I don't speak for your whole chat, but I'm personally fine with it. That's fair. I mean, technically you kind of do, but all right. This one's an hour soundtrack, which is kind of crazy. Cause how does that work? Now that I'm thinking about the size of the Expedition 33 soundtrack, how are you fitting an hour? How are you working the whole game into an hour? How short is Ghosts of Yote? The most replayed section is actually going into the second song, so we'll give this one a little time, because this is the titular song. Oh, sorry, my bad. Here you go. Okay. What they need to do is have clips ready on the website for people who are voting and aren't specifically particularly familiar with these things. I'm liking it. The drums are really nice. I keep wanting to skip it forward a little bit, but patience. Here we go, this is the most replayed section. This one's very layered. Like, I can hear there's so many instruments in so many different places, if that makes sense. Like in the song, direction. That whole song just got played through there. I did not mean to play the entire thing. Okay. It's a good opening song. It's a good opening song. It seems like it's really good. Again, 8-hour score. 8-hour score, by the way. That's like 8-hour score for Expedition 33 is crazy. All right, and the final one, the Death Stranding soundtrack. Now, I won't lie to you. I don't remember much of Death Stranding 1's soundtrack, and I don't remember that being a standout. It might have won. I'm not too sure. Let's see. All official soundtracks. This is the official soundtrack here. Okay. 3 hours, 24 minutes. Okay, that's a reasonable middle point. I could see that. There is no peak section here. God, this story could be crazy, knowing how the first story ends. I've gotten to I've obviously gotten the ending. Like I know I know how the game goes now. I just haven't finished it myself. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to pull up the most popular track. Okay. 65K, 309K. That one's a standout. This one is also a standout. BB's theme might be the one. I think that might be the one we listen to. Yeah. Where is it? Let me pull that up. It was right here. I lost it. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, wait, hold on. This is the one from the first game, isn't it? It doesn't count. It doesn't count. It doesn't count at all. All right, so then second top one is One Last Fight Part 2. Here we go. This could go insane. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Most replayed bits here. Oh, I see why. Okay. All right, I can't play too much more of the scores. It's gonna take it would. I'm sure this VOD's already kind of fucked, but we're gonna rock it. Okay, so it really does come down to Hollow Knight, Silksong, and Clair Obscur Expedition 33. How long was Silksong's? How long was that soundtrack? Hour 56. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is a tough one. This is a tough one because I think Expedition 33 has a really, really good soundtrack from what we've heard. The entirety of Act 1's been solid. But Silksong managed to impress me so much in such a short period of time so quickly. Think about it, right? Despite the difference in art style of the games, the sound quality was insane. Like unless it was an unfortunate luck of the draw and I picked a bad spot in some of these other songs, Silksong was miles above. So much so that I felt bad for the following games. I genuinely think it's gonna go to Silksong this year. Expedition 33 has an amazing soundtrack. 8-hour long soundtrack, by the way. Huge deal. But man, was that really, really good. So that's the thing, like, are we going to take the gamble and assume that across that entire 8 hours, everything that game has equates to what I assume the rest of this game had? Because what we listened to there was just a short bit of the game. And it seems like the whole game's on that level. So okay, if I was to hedge my bet, I would say there's a good chance Expedition 33 has a better soundtrack overall. From what I have heard across playing a good chunk of Expedition 33, and the little bit of the soundtrack we listen to now, versus the tiny bit of the soundtrack I listened to of Silksong just now, and I was more impressed by Silksong. So I'm going to give it to Silksong. I think that makes sense. Good on you, Christopher Larkin, by the way. I should have mentioned all the names. It was Lorian Testard or Christopher Larkin. I'm going to give it to Christopher Larkin. It feels like that he did an amazing job with the score. I feel like the game does not want to let me up. The game did not want to move me to the next category. This is the category for Best Audio Design. Here we go. It's going to be Battlefield 6, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yote, Silent Hill F. Again, I don't know much about Silent Hill F, so I can't really speak on it. If we're going to talk about in-game audio and sound design, though, Clair Obscur is awesome, right? But I don't... Maybe... Did I note something about the footsteps at any point and be like, wow, this is really good? Because I've done that a couple times in games, but I don't know if I did that with this, right? My thought is to give it... Okay. I was going to say I want to give it to Battlefield 6. But upon further thought, I have no idea what Death Stranding 2's audio design is like. I do know what Expedition 33's audio design is like, and I like that. And I'm going to give it to it because that's where I'm at right now. However, it's the further and further into these categories you get, the more and more I kind of want to check out Death Stranding 2. All right. Now, best performance across all of these voice actors for all of these games. If we're being honest, I honestly don't remember who's who in Clair Obscur. I mean, I can take a guess. I'm pretty sure Charlie Cox is the main guy. But I haven't heard, like, I don't remember many of these characters speaking that crazily. I think I'm going to give it to Charlie Cox. He's the only one I've heard speak and been like, hey, I enjoy this character. I believe this person exists. This is a really good character. Innovation and accessibility. There we go. Learn about the nominees. See, now this is nice. Where the fuck was this at? Thank you. Okay. Adam Fall made sure as many people as possible could access the core game's experience. Configurable text and size. High contrast. Optional audio cues. Highly customizable audio FPS aiming system. Game is colorblind accessible by default. Uses informative audio cues and welcomes a range of players. Doom. Combat and difficulty is highly configurable. One could argue that that's not accessibility. Enemy projectile speed, parry window, and daze duration combined with assists like shield throw seeking, auto sprint, enhanced targeting, and empowered attacks. Okay. Visual accessibility is also a priority for id Software. High contrast settings. Okay, see, here we go. Individual hue and opacity settings for enemies, hazard, interactive. Okay, that's good. Assassin's Creed Shadows, evolution of the franchise, many elements being rebuilt. Audio describes cinematics, powerful remapping, allowing a choice of hold press, double press, reach action, greatly upgraded subtitles with better color modifications. Screen narration now goes beyond. Stealth and combat at 4 separate difficulty settings. Combat can be simplified to a single input instead of multiple buttons or complex combos. Guided and canon modes remove blockers to exploration and narrative too. Then there's a range of extra audio cues. Audio glossary to increase independence for players with sight loss. That's really good. FIFA or FC 26. South of Midnight. Taking it further, let's see. Identify new possibilities to ambiguous targets. Flagship Guiding Strand feature provides aligned objectives configurable in length, display time, camera shifted path, and audio beacons with volume and pitch options. Haptic and audio cues, menu narration, menu text, and HUD scaling sizes. Motor disability is also extensively considered with options for faster holds, glide hold toggle, and auto target lock on. There's skip features for all combat, chase sequences, and bosses, which is also supported by fine-grained difficulty settings that go all the way up to invincibility. The game also includes configurable subtitles with direction arrow and captions for sounds, replayable cinematics, a toggle to remove the stop motion effect, and more, allowing more players to experience the world in an independent, meaningful way. So really, it's down to between South of Midnight and Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? And while I am a big fan of what they're like all the things that they're doing that they did for accessibility in this game, it's a Ubisoft game. So I think I'm gonna give it to South of Midnight. I want to give them a couple categories, you know. Games for impact. Again, consume me. I did not see this. I did not play this game. Despelote, I did not play this. I don't know. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. I feel like I remember hearing about this. It's Don't Nod. So South of Midnight was really good. Wander Stop. I'm gonna give it to South of Midnight because it's the one I played, or it's the one I've touched. It's the one I haven't. I didn't play a considerable chunk of it yet because I gotta buy the game myself. But best ongoing. So I'm not. I don't. Fortnite does not need to get this award, right? I love Marvel Rivals again, right? But like I said while we were watching this. Oh wait, right. But that's best support, right? Best ongoing for outstanding development, ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Rivals has had such a good year this year that I feel like it would be a no-brainer. They've given us every single thing you could possibly ask for over the course of 1 year of the game being out. The game's been out for 1 year, and they've done PvE, zombies. They've done a hangout social space with the Times Square hub. They now have as many characters as Overwatch. They have new skins that are with earnable currencies. They have multiple events that allow you to get currencies. It's all like this year, at least they deserve this. At the very least. Best community support, I'm giving that to No Man's Sky. I'm so happy for what Hello Games has been doing. I love every time they come out with a new update. And they never say they're done. They never say they're done updating it. That's the crazy part. Obviously, they're moving development to Light No Fire, but it seems like they're never done updating No Man's Sky 2, which is awesome. Best independent game. I have played some of Ball Pit so far. I enjoy it. I like it more than Mega Bonk, and I like it more than Clover Pit. But I'm not like I wouldn't put it on Balatro level, you know. Absolum, I haven't seen much of. Blueprints was all right when we played it. The gameplay itself, not the most riveting. There was some interesting stuff going on there. I imagine the game gets more and more interesting the further in you go. But I had Game Pass at the time, and I didn't buy the game myself. So, if I was going to give it to anybody for best independent game, creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system, the fact that this is not in the traditional publisher system is crazy. It really should be Expedition 33 if we're going off merit of what that means, right? We know Hollow Knight was an established... What else did Sandfall Interactive make? Is this their first game? That's their debut title. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Debut title is a game of the year. That sounds very much like a couple of other games we really enjoyed. Best debut indie game. See, I'm giving this to Dispatch. Dispatch was so good. I'm so glad they got a nomination. I'm so happy for them. Such a good game. So good. So excited for another season. It was such a good... I love it. I haven't even looked at Destiny Rising, by the way. Uma Musume is getting this. There's not... sorry, Uma Musume. I didn't realize it was the reverse of what I was pronouncing the whole time. I'm giving it to them. I don't even play it. I don't even play the game, but I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing more than the others. And I've played Wuthering Waves, but I like what they're doing. Best VR AR games. If we're gonna be honest, there's some games in this that I am not. There's some games missing from this that I feel like should be on here. Veil should be on here, especially now that their Extraction's out for everybody to play. I played that over the weekend. Was really enjoyable. Had a lot of fun, especially now that I've been digging Arc Raiders, so I was in the mood for more Extraction, and it's just so fun. Such an enjoyable experience, especially since I'm like insane in Veil when it comes to like shooting. So it's just a fun like roam area for me to collect and down and pick up people as much as I want, and then I pay the price for it because it'll stab me in the back when I let them go. But You learn. Out of all of these games on VR, I haven't heard anybody talk about the Deadpool game. Midnight Walk, I have heard some good things about, but I'm not familiar. Ghost Town, not familiar. Arcane Age, I think is a really good game. I think it's an insanely well-made game. And it's the one I have touched and the one I recommend. I do think that we were missing some other titles though. Best action game, okay. Was Arkham VR last year? That's crazy. That's crazy if that's the case. Best action game out of all of these. Well, I'm gonna give this to Hades. They deserve at least one award, and that's where I would give it to them. That's where I would fit them in. Best action adventure. Out of these options, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's got that shit in the bag. If it's anything like the current game, or like the previous game, then they're on the same track. Best RPG, Avowed. Again, overhated game. I thought it was pretty good. I played a good chunk of it. I think it's pretty solid. Outer Worlds 2, very recent. And again, I haven't heard anybody talk about it. Monster Hunter Wilds. Again, Monster Hunter games are good, but I haven't heard too much about it either. Maybe I'm just not talking to the right people. I'm not hearing from the right people. I'm not looking in the right places. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. It is, yeah, best RPG. It's in that category. It deserves it. It does deserve it. Best fighting game. Again, like I said, this was versus between 2XKO and Virtua Fighter 5. It's really a matter of what style of game you like, but I think 2XKO wins in specifically the fact that it is the first game I have been able to play where you can duos a fighting game. Like that is not a platform fighter. Duoing a standard like this style fighter, I don't even know what you'd call this. I think that's insane. I should know the terms, but I'll have to brush up on it. Either way, again, it's an innovation in a way that I genuinely would love to see more of. And the hub and how you interact with other games and how you join fights. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I wish to see more of that. Best family game. Now, out of all these options, I would, okay. So it's not going to Mario Kart World. They were surprisingly disappointing with their release. Lego Party, I haven't heard anybody talk about. Lego Voyagers was a really cool concept, and it's something that like I would consider playing as well. Split Fiction could be a good game to fit here. But I think Donkey Kong Bonanza might just be the game that deserves it. I genuinely do. Let's see. Best sim strategy game. Out of all of these games in here, have I played any of these? Nope. Haven't touched any of them. I don't really have much of a say in this category. Best sports and racing category. Rematch should get some high votes, but if I was going to pick one, I think Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is really solid. I think it is going to replace Mario Kart World as the de facto racing game if it can be pushed right, if done right. FC26, I assume, like every previous FC or FIFA game, has been the exact same shit and has not prioritized the modes that I personally give a fuck about. The My Career has not been good since the it was a 3-game back-to-back thing where you played one specific character, whatever it was. That was the last time it was really solid. Every time after that, they didn't really focus on it, right? I can't imagine they've gotten so much better in the last like 3-4 years since I've played. Rematch, really good. Needed another game in this category to put some pressure on over there, but I'm gonna give it to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Best multiplayer. When it comes to multiplayer gameplay and design, it's going to be Arc Raiders for me. Peak is really cool, right? Really awesome game, really enjoyable. I played it maybe twice, and then, I played it maybe twice. I did not manage to luck into the case of being able to play it. And then everybody else got done playing. They cleared their sashes before I was like, oh, okay. So we'll do Arc Raiders because I really do enjoy this experience. It's been so much fun. Best adaptation. I haven't even watched The Last of Us, but I can tell you this. I fucking hate what they did with Until Dawn. So it's absolutely not this. Minecraft, again, is a great movie if you go in with no expectations and no appreciation for the IP. Funny, enjoyable movie. As someone who's been playing the game for fucking ever, and I imagine most other people agree, not a great representation of Minecraft. Devil May Cry, apparently people have been liking this, the Netflix show. I'm not familiar with the Devil May Cry series that much, aside from what my roommate used to talk about, and I still have to play it because of like his recommendations, and I still want to. And it goes on sale pretty often, so I just gotta pick it up at some point. I was being told what order to play them in recently, so I'm gonna follow that. And then Splinter Cell Deathwatch, which I haven't heard anything about, which is interesting. I will have to ask. I'm gonna have to ask about it. If I get such a good cosign for it that it's better than Last of Us, then I would put it. Then I'll change my vote. But I'm gonna give it to Last of Us. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna give it to Devil May Cry. I'm gonna assume that is good enough to earn it. Because again, I haven't watched Last of Us. I haven't played Last of Us. I'm not familiar with the story of Last of Us, outside of like the ending of the first game because everybody talks about it. But still, it was one of those games I plan on playing on stream at some point. So I have no idea about the show at all. Most anticipated game. I won't lie. GTA 6 should have gotten this. But it's kind of at that point where it's like, I can't think of an appropriate description, right, that makes sense. But it's like it's been anticipated, but then you moved it. And then it was anticipated again. And we were like, oh man, it's so close. People are taking off time for work. And then they moved it again. And then people locked down full weeks off for the summer release. They were so excited. People were planning things around the summer release, myself included. That's why we started GTA on Wednesdays. And then they moved it. so it feels a little less enjoyable because it doesn't feel like there's ever, we're never going to get there. It's never going to happen. Wolverine, though, man, I am mad excited for this. And then compared to the other three, I'm not excited for 007. I'm sure maybe Hitman fans are, maybe. I don't know. Witcher 4, I forgot what's coming out, but this could be really cool. Again, though, I don't have a crazy amount of love for the Witcher franchise. I wasn't super on it. I've played like the first 2 hours of Witcher 3, and I still have to go back and play more. Resident Evil Requiem, again, I have to play through Resident Evil to get there. There's a lot of game series I'm realizing I just gotta fucking get through, man. I keep putting them off for different reasons. I just gotta do them. I gotta do them. We gotta upgrade the computer, then we can do all the Resident Evil games. We'll do all of them. I'm gonna give this to Wolverine. I genuinely want GTA to, like, it is deserved after all the time you've been holding this off. And going, like, we're not gonna, like, it's delayed gratification. But it's not gratifying. It's not enjoyable anymore. You're just an ass. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Man, a lot of people are voting right now. Here we go. Best esports game. Okay, again. How big is Mobile Legends Bang Bang? Where is this coming? It's got to be a non-US thing, right? What makes this game so good? What is this? I'm looking up the esports. We're watching this together.
Detective can always crash.
It's
right down,
fucking League of Legends.
Solid amount of time of stun. Very, very solid.
It's the same fucking game.
Wiki joins into the fray.
Almost the exact. That is Summoner's Rift.
At a 3v4, the Revitalize appears. That is a good amount of burst damage. However, Opie will go down to the hands of Cadenza.
I'm not even exaggerating. This is the. Hold on. As a matter of fact, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling this up. Give me 1 second. Where? Yeah, perfect.
In wait.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready? Okay. This one, Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Sion look like an
Mobile Legends
assassin
Bang
here.
Bang. Here we go.
Walks into the charged up Q, and that is the perfect play.
Such a good sell there as well. But
Crazy, right? Right? And then League of Legends. Here we go.
Only
Ready?
a sliver of HP, leaving Cadenza and CCAT. This is
They look so
very
similar.
Unfortunate. 3 men from the side of Galaxy Legends have so
Right?
little HP to work with, but
Except I got him
CFU
backwards, and it's the other way around. But there's a good chance you didn't give a fuck because they look the exact same. What are we talking about? How is this game sitting up here with the rest of these games in esports? Is it purely because of the numbers they bring in? How did this game get so far? Is League of Legends banned somewhere and that's where they play this? I'm genuinely so curious. This game snuck up out of nowhere. I feel like it was announced, it was talked about last year too at another awards, and I didn't, like, I said the same thing then, but this time it's even bigger. Like, what are we talking about?
And
What is the difference between these two games? Is there any? It's in the same category. Shut up, dipshit. It's the exact same fucking game. Of course, you're asking it on their subreddit. Of course, they're going to defend it. That's crazy. Yeah, the game that copied League of Legends and succeeded. If you are mature enough, you should enjoy your game and be proud of. Shut up. That's fucking hilarious. All of that sounds like arguments of people who are aware of the validity of the criticism, but don't want to. But they don't know. They don't have an answer for it. That's great. The right answer is to go, yeah, you're right, but I like this game more. That's it. That's all you say. You don't go, I think we should be mature and respect that everybody's game is different because they're different companies that release them, and all MOBAs are going to be similar to an extent. You know, maybe they get the same people to do their grass, and the ancient ruins are the exact same design, and maybe they all just happen to have a stream of water going down the middle diagonally to separate it, to add a little detail to the world, you know, and maybe all of them have jungles, 3 jungles on each side, you know, and maybe they spawn bosses twice, you know, maybe 3 times in the centers, you know, so that people are dead, you know, but all MOBAs have this. Dota has it, right? Except for the grass and the water and the structures and the boss spawning mechanics and the UI layout. It's, you get what I mean? They're the exact same thing. I'm just so upset at the fact that this game is up here. I understand Overwatch is not what it used to be. And I understand Marvel Rivals is not what it used to be. Or Marvel Rivals hasn't gotten to a certain extent in esports yet, even though they have a really good tournament series. But are we serious? Are we serious? These two being in the same category together for best esports game is the most insulting thing you could do for League of Legends. I don't even play League of Legends that regularly. But that is an insane insult. Moving forward, I'm done sitting on that. I don't know why I was like, it was such a big thought process to my, like, it means something to me. It's weird. It's weird. Don't do that. Stop that. As far as all these players, again, I am honestly not familiar with any of these players. I think I'm familiar with Forsaken, actually. I do recognize his name. Even though it is Valorant. I'll give it to him, though. I'll give it to him. Good on you, buddy. Can we get a reload? Can we get another reload? There we go. Best esports team. We're almost done. We're almost through all the categories. This one... I mean, Gen G probably. Again, I don't have a lot of stake in this category, so I probably shouldn't cast a vote there, but what are you gonna do, right? Uh-oh. We're having trouble putting the vote in. There we go. Next category. What do we got? This website's getting more and more difficult the further in we get. People are not. People are pushing this voting. Where are we right now? Hold on. This is player's voice. Oh yeah, there's probably a ton of people sitting in the player's voice section. There we go. Jeez. Round 1, 30 nominees. Vote for 10 of them. Opens December 1st. We've got quite a while before then. All right. Well, that'll be exciting. I'm very excited to be doing that. We'll be doing that. So that means that we will probably discuss that on that stream on December 1st. Hell yeah, the day it opens, we'll be streaming. So I'm very excited for that. Let's go ahead and do a quick moment to take break. I'm gonna grab myself some. I'm not gonna refill my water, but I am gonna give myself a second to drink it and rest my voice for a second, and then we're gonna jump into some Arc Raiders for the second half of the night. All right, see you guys in just a sec. All right, and we are back. I'm gonna go ahead and load up some Arc Raiders right now. I'm very excited. Most recently, I was doing a lot of solo drops. I was having a lot of fun doing like outskirts supply runs. I'm trying to search for blueprints, but I refuse to use those blueprint maps that people are putting up online. That's bullshit. What are you doing? Unless you're marking them down yourself. I don't like it. I don't like it. So, but I've also liked just coming up and like taking care of drones that other people are dealing with if they need assistance. It's been a lot of fun to just play like a support character in a solo drop, and then I don't have to worry about my team doing something that I don't want to do. It's problem solved. All right. Game is almost done loading. Man. You know how good news it was when to find out that this game ran well on stream? I was so excited. Here we go. There it is. It's gotta be here. I definitely ran this as administrator. There's no way we're having trouble. There we go. I was so worried. Okay. Man, it was really exciting going through all the Game Awards stuff there just now. I think we spent a lot of time on the soundtrack specifically, but I feel like that was worth it. I should have done the same with the voice actors for the best performance, but I just didn't want to do it right now. I might go back and do it in my free time and adjust my vote accordingly, because I do take these votes really seriously. I just do think like it is insane how many categories Expedition 33 is in, because the fact that they're also in indie categories. They're in like, I want to say, what, 70% of the show. They're like not in only like 3 categories, maybe. How many categories was it? 29. And I'd say they were probably in, let's round that up to 30. They were probably not in maybe 6 of them. So 20%, so 80%, they're in 80% of the game, of like the nominations. I don't know. Hey, they earned that, I guess. I can't be mad about it. All right. And we are back in the underground. They do give you a level up uniform. That's what I'm wearing now. The Sforza outfit. I do want to get the black and white outfit. That's level 75, which is insane. You have to go that far. I do have a couple of other quests. Like I've got one from Lance that I need to pick up. I don't know why I didn't want to claim it. I just haven't gone to that area yet. And there's currently a live event for the next 20 days. The more you play, the further you get along this. And there's a couple of uniforms in it. There's even a uniform that I will actually wear. Where's the red one? There it is. The red variant of the uniform. Honestly, not a bad uniform. So I do want to kind of get there. It does seem like it takes a while, though. Right now, we've got everything open normally, and then we've got a night raid in the Buried City. So I think for us to start, we're going to do a little bit of a resource run just to get a little comfortable today. And I'm going to do that. I've yet to go to Stellamontis. We could do Stellamontis for the first time now. Well, I'll do a warm-up and then we'll go there. So let's go check out the matriarchs at the spaceport. We can go do that. I did check out the matriarch in my free time recently. Oh yeah, this is what I was running around with for my kit. I mean, honestly, we can go. We can go to Stellamontis. Let's give it a look. What's the worst that could happen? I believe in us. Can I do this? Is this gonna hurt the encoder? I'll lose my shit if this works. Okay. I have been trying my hardest to make sure I've still got enough currency to upgrade my storage. But that has been the hardest part. I've also got this these server slam backpack on. Does this just need to be turned? I feel like it does. That was probably a lot of turning. Nah, it was enough. It was just enough. I believe it. Maybe the camera had just been really off for a while, and I didn't know. That was very loud and unexpected. All right, here we go. There's a raider who just killed another raider right there.
The android said the ones she saw were all broken down, but what if there are intact ones?
What happened here?
Raider.
I mean, whatever they've got on their body is good for me, so. I always wonder why I can't be heard. Steam pipe. Alright. Gotta get a little advanced movement going. There's one of those androids I need to mess with. I can see his flashlight. Oh, these weren't raiders. I don't know why I thought they were. If that thing finds me, I'm out. Fuck. They can jump? Since when? Is he like right in the doorway, or did it just give up? Oh, he's right there. Oh shit, that's another person. Oh shit, hold on. We might just watch something happen.
Oh, hey, you cool?
Yeah.
Oh cool, then it's safe to come out. Awesome. Man, I was really worried I spawned in a terrible spot. Man, everybody's here. Here we go. I got some distance to cover. We gotta find some stuff to loot that isn't already looted. I joined late, didn't I? Well, see what I mean? Like, that's the coolest thing about this game. It's not every raider has to be some bloodthirsty loser. Okay, that's a dead body. Oh no, this is an android. I left the door open, which I never do. Oh, this has already been torn through. What the hell is going on down there? There we go. Figured I would just skip the trouble. Yeah, that didn't seem to be much. It saved me the trouble having to go out and around at least. Oh my god. Oh, this is just a really tiny map.
Shredder, over there.
What does that thing do? Well, shit. Looks like I'm about to find out. What the hell? Ooh. Ooh. Fuck. That thing is terrifying. Alright, that's what that thing does. Damn. Thank you for the herbal bandage, actually. That's perfect timing.
Let's head home at the loading bay metro.
I've got to go back downstairs. Nice. I do not have a working shield, and if they call me on that, I'm fucked. I'm gonna have to bluff like crazy if it becomes a problem. Damn. I wasn't aware it was down here. See how awesome this is? Not a single person taking off. Oh yeah. Another good extraction. Watch one of these guys turn on us. Woo! Woo! And another easy extraction. See, everybody at that point who has already done 24 extractions are like, I already. There's no need to be hostile about it. We didn't get a lot out of that run, but we got to experience the area. And I touched one of the androids. I could have gotten both. I just didn't want to stop for that first one because I genuinely thought they were raider bodies instead of whatever he was. He was looting rollers. I want so badly to level up my gunsmith. I need more wasp drivers. But that means taking out wasps. Taking out wasps solo is tough. Going to spaceport while the matriarch is there could be fun. I'm gonna bring a backup shield. There we go. And we're in. Again, that's the benefit of dropping solos in with solos and trios in with trios, is you don't have to worry about bumping into, like, getting overwhelmed by a team. And obviously, having enough players to sustain that is important in the first place, but I think this game's doing quite well for itself. Alright. This time, where are we going? Spaceport with the matriarch? We're going to try to provide some support for the matriarch, but I really doubt we're going to do much damage-wise. I really should have brought that hive buster grenade we've had for a while. But getting there is the part that I'm worried about. I'll probably be able to find something that I can use to take on the thing, but it's probably protected by a bastion, which is a separate problem entirely. Alright, where are we? About dead center, turn left, rocket assembly. Awesome. Okay.
Watch your backs, Raiders. The matriarch has been spotted near your location. Keep your
There
wits
it
about
is.
you if you decide to go anywhere near, and always keep a close eye on her children.
This is the building I want. And I probably want something up in these offices. Watch like a blueprint was in the spaceport this whole, like, and I left it there. All right, we've got rollers. I'm worried about that. I mean, they're not the worst thing in the world, but they are annoying. But that's what the hairpin is for in the first place. That's why I bring it with me every time. Ooh, Exodus modules. I haven't had a purple item in a while. Got an outside patrol. Are they flying low? Oh shit, what? Yeah, they're flying low. Uh-oh.
Raider, down there.
You alright? You need bandages? I mean, I offered. Hey, metal brackets. Those are nice. Don't know what I can use them for, but they're there. You know what? I was probably more likely to find something useful in the spaceport. If they placed loot where it's supposed to be, which I'm fairly certain they do. What the fuck? Oh shit. Okay, alright. Ooh. Well, shit. I'm in a bad spot. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. I gotta do something. Okay, wait, close the door. That's the something I can do there. Look at that thing.
Matriarch, there.
Nobody's damaged it at all yet. Man, my footsteps echo out here. I missed. Well, didn't miss that time. Woo. Woo. Switching to your secondary is always faster than reloading. Woo. Oh shit. Hey buddy. No hard feelings, right? There we go. Hey, you're good. You're good.
We're trying to recruit people to, attempt to fight the matriarch if you wanna.
Yeah, I was hoping to find some sort of grenade or something. Figured the rocket area would be the best place for it, but...
It's a pretty good thought. I only have one wolf pack, but there's two other guys over there at launch towers right now. And it looks like the matriarch found them. So
Shit,
they're probably just
yeah.
camping inside. But yeah, they were saying that they got fucking like some decent shit to fight it. So I was coming over here to do a quest, and I told them I'd head back.
Alright, sounds good. I'll keep an eye out. When the fight starts and it starts forming its shield, I'll head towards it.
Word. Alright, see you soon.
How do I get down from up here? Is that guy's name? Oh, it's just a dolphin. Good on him. Yeah, I really should have brought my... I guess the wolf pack is what it was called? The purple grenade. But if we're lucky, we'll find something out here in the weeds. I saw there was a leaper over there with the matriarch, and oh boy. Do you think I could pull him over here? Think that drew his attention? Probably drew wasp attention, if anything. There's a probe down here in the middle of nowhere. It's already partially breached. I see why! There we go. That was an interesting moment. Tearing through those things is satisfying. Nothing too useful. I can craft crude explosives if I can get a bunch of chemicals and metal parts. But that would be about the most use I... Hey, you got something behind you.
What's that?
You got something behind you.
Yeah, I see that back there.
I'm fully aware of the fact that I never expect myself to sound like that on comms. There's a snitch outside. Crude explosives. Damn, I didn't proc the dodge roll. I don't think I had enough momentum. Do you think it's possible, and I was thinking about this when he was talking about with, the matriarch with me. Do you think it's possible to weaponize a bunch of rocketeers to attack the matriarch? Like, do you think that you could somehow get them to focus you, but if you put yourself in the right place, get them to fire rockets at the matriarch? Damn, 2 probes in one run. Now this is sick. But also, yeah, this is what the wasteland, like the wasteland of and the surface area of Arc Raiders should feel like. Nobody should be going at each other's throats like crazy unless they're the exception to the rule. You know? Like, those people should be few and far between. Someone died? Oh shit. Wonder what caused that. You know what? What are the odds that that Rocketeer has something I could use? Come on, come on. Come on. Ooh, fuck. It's laughing at me. Oh my god, it's such a... That thing's so dangerous. Woo! Oh shit. Thank you. That thing was insane. It's another probe over there. I need to craft some bandages. Do I have... I have a shield recharger. That's perfect. I could use that. Looks like I only needed one of those. Hell just dropped over here. Let's see what we got left over. Some arc alloy, some heavy ammo. Any explosives at all? Come on, these things had rockets, right? Damn. No, I mean, he might have taken the rockets, to be fair. Oh, shit. Another patrol. Do I have something I can salvage into fabric? I don't. West elevator closes in 90 seconds. I should have brought a hatch key. I don't know why I didn't. I have a quest to use one. Is that or I have the quest, but I'm not high enough level to buy one? I don't remember. Arc alloy. Arc alloy. What is that? Too much arc alloy? Is 15 the stack? No, it is. Crazy. Alright. Let's go put in some work against this matriarch. The shield's swarming. I should have been here a little while ago. Aiming for the legs. Same leg. Oh shit. Oh no, it's... The hell shot that at me? Can that thing see in every direction? Whoa! That was coming for me. Oh, it's another flash. This thing has crazy countermeasures. Can't be in the same spot more than twice. Shield's in the way again. Got a snap blast grenade, but I'd have to get so close. It just wouldn't work. Maybe I shoot in the little joints between the legs. Or shoot the rocket launcher when it's out. Whoa! Alright, it got tired of me. I should really pay attention to where those rockets are going. I gotta move. I've got 77 shots left. What's firing at it? Move. That one's coming for me for sure. Woo! I think I'll take one more shield hit before I charge it. Where's that rocket? I know that explosion's coming. Moving, moving, moving. This thing's going down. It's a flash. And it's a strong one. Thing goes through walls. Do you think it could predict my pattern after a while? That would be crazy. Did I just get shot at by a person? Ooh, fuck. Alright, I've got one more shield in me, no bandages. Move. I think I might need to get out of here. Oh my god. Alright, well, that's everything I can contribute.
Head home at the south elevator.
Well, shit, that's all I got. I'm not gonna get away, am I?
Orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
That fucking thing shredded me. Hey, I'm injured. That.
Oh shit.
Exactly that. You're good. Nice. Whew. That thing almost destroyed me. What a run. We put damage into it. I hope they go on to finish that thing, but I just did not have enough. How much damage did we overall do to the matriarch? Like a good amount. Look at that. Like 300, 400 damage. That's damage from the matriarch. That was also a long drop, wasn't it? Forgot this was all still the same place. We did a long loop around the back before we took on the matriarch. Now that's exactly what it's all about. This thing is super useful, Exodus modules. So I'm glad we got it. Very useful in weapon crafting. I put that thing through so much arc, it was crazy. That Pharaoh is so solid. And of course, I've been using the Pharaoh hairpin loadout for a while, but it's just so good. The Looming Bane of Reckless Raiders. Alright, I kind of want to stack 15 points in survival so I can get the other additional craftables. But, I'm not sure. I mean, like, I kind of want to put more into mobility as well. I've been really enjoying pumping stuff into mobility. It's been helping a lot. But if this is all more useful, then... I mean, it's not more useful, but I want the crafting. If that makes sense. Being able to craft bandages is awesome, but if I can craft herbal bandages and stuff like that, that's great. I think I'm going to put this one into stamina regeneration while crouched, because we were moving around a lot earlier. And I think that would pay off. Let me see. We got 3 out of 8 wasp drivers. I keep getting hornet drivers instead. Which is awesome and all, it's just not what I need. Alright, no more matriarch. There is an electromagnetic storm, though. Disrupting arc machines and electrocuting unsuspecting raiders. Or a Blue Gate night raid. I mean, I don't think I've done a storm yet. This could be cool. I might need to bring a little bit more ammo, and I do need to repair the shield. I know, realistically, there's no point in repairing them when you can just buy new, but... There we go. There we go. Oh, wait. Ah, I wanted to bring a grenade. I don't know if I broke things just now, but... give me... a couple of heavy fuse grenades. These could be useful. And I also need bandages. I need bandages. I can't go without them. Can I make multiple? No, just 2. See, I need durable cloth. Oh, wait, hold on. Refiner, right? Yeah. 5 of them. Boom. Now medical lab. 5 herbal bandages. And now we're going with that. Alright. Going in with a pretty good loadout. Let's see what this gives us. We've bumped into some interesting people so far. Oh, am I not in the... I'm not in the Arc Raiders category, am I? That's my bad. I'm in the Arc Raiders category now. Whoops. Should have done that during the midpoint. I completely forgot. All right. Not the best spawn point.
Hello? If anyone can hear me, an electromagnetic storm is currently raging over topside. Beware the lightning strikes if you're outdoors.
Damn. It's pretty rough, but I gotta cover a lot of ground if I want to get into a building. The rain sounds heavy. Maintenance hangar. What are the odds of something useful being in here? Never in these crates, huh? Not bad, but not great. I swear they don't put good stuff only in named locations. But you're also not going to find a gun in the... What is this? Camera lens. You're not going to find a gun in one of these cabinets, you know? There's like a server cabinet. And if you did, that says a lot about the people who are working here. If you find a blueprint in here. Oh shit. Well, there we go. Angled grip. See what I mean? Like, what did they need that angled grip for here? That's loud and close by. Simple gun parts. Nice. Needed. Magnet. Imagine carrying magnets got you struck more. Wait, does that work? Does that make sense? I don't think that does. But if I'm carrying a bunch of metal, fuck with that. Oh, it's a dead matriarch. Then in my head, they did win the fight. And this is what happened later. Wasp drivers? Maybe. Yeah! Let's go. Exactly what I needed. Strike me down, Zeus! You don't have the balls. Strike me down, Zeus. You don't have the balls. Could you imagine? It'd be fun. There have been a couple of times in my growing up where I've said the concept of being struck by lightning would be really cool. To be struck by lightning and survive is one of the cooler things to experience, which is which is so not true, but it's one of the cooler things to get to say happened to you. But it's like, imagine for that brief moment you get to feel what like unlimited power feels like. Crazy. Man, the holes in the ceiling make this really difficult. The fuck was that flying by? I missed my shot. There we go. That thing almost struck me. Let it waddle its way over here. Nice. There we go. Another wasp driver? Yeah. That's what I was looking for. They're not so hard to get under the cover of all the lightning. Honestly, this might just be the way to do it. This is a hornet. Ow. Another wasp driver. Never mind. Arc thermal lining. Huh. Uh-oh. Well, shit. Do I still want that item? Kinda. Those are snitches. I need to move. Oh shit, I actually made it to the buildings I was planning on going to. Oh, fuck. I'm not going that way. What? Through the ceiling is crazy. Water pump. Let's see. Two bandages made. My plan is to get to this building. That bastion is way over there. Okay, I was about to say, as long as that car alarm doesn't go off, I'm fine. I didn't reload. Are you serious? Nice. Right through its lining. I heard it. Where'd it go? There's one of them. Where's this other one at? Also, where are the things to loot? That would be terrifying to walk across. Yeah, see, I knew it was there and it still scared me. Okay. And we're surprisingly alright. Again, though, really disappointing that there's nothing to loot in this building. Ooh, but a courier. I was really hoping it'd be on the other side. Alright, I gotta hurry. Lightning's gonna strike. Ooh, a surveyor vault. Shit. I got it. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get killed by a damn hornet? Hold on. Whew. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was so confused on why that was causing me so much trouble. And he's on his way. I was gonna ask if you need anything specific. Oh, you can't extract over here. Oh shit! Yeah, you can't extract over here anymore, so I'm kinda ass out on that. If I go up and around... What am I missing for this? Rubber parts. Probably not rubber parts in here. What are the odds of something good in that tower? Fuck! That was risky. There's the deposit for something. For a field crate. Which, if I could just find that field crate, that'd be awesome. I have a feeling it's over there. Almost there. All right. Goal is to find myself some rubber parts. Light ammo, I'll take that. Pottery? Nah. Canis, ooh, maybe? No. Sensors? Rubber parts! Hell yeah. Put these in here for now. Nice. That fixes that. Okay. Now we're back in a good spot. Blaze grenade. Ooh. More rubber parts as well. What don't I need? The water pump. I mean, this battery can be salvaged. There we go. I'm not carrying sensors right now, huh? Nah. Alright. I have to get over there. We got ground to cover. Just oil, nothing else? Okay. I was hoping the field crate would be there. Man, these probes drop everywhere. Alright, we're back at rocket assembly. Is that the sound of someone breaking something, or is it just general wear and tear on the metal? I can't tell. Alright, I've still got a lot of distance to cover to get to extraction. That doesn't sound good. Somebody's being attacked by a turret somewhere. Really thought I saw someone there. Whoa, a field of couriers? This feels risky. Hornet driver. Wasp driver! Oh, I can only carry so many? Fuck, okay. Take the arc power cell. I want the wasp driver. Let's go. If I extract with these, we get just step up to upgrading our weapons bench. Weapons bench. Oh wow, that's far. Woo! A lot of probes and couriers. I just didn't have enough space. There we go. Now just a leisurely stroll around the corner. Hopefully. They do a really good job of capturing the sound of empty, like, industrial areas. The sound of the... They had one of the warehouses just felt really realistic for some reason. I don't remember where it was. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Alright, well, I'm definitely pinned down. This is not good. Got a lot of ground to cover. Going back the way I came. Chances of making it are still very high. Only hard part now is getting up there. Damn, that echoes through this canyon. There's gotta be a ladder over here. Can't craft a zip line. Where is this? Ooh, that was risky. There's a zipline on that side. I need to reload, seriously? Got it. There we go. All right. Gotta press the button and move.
Safe windows closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Oh shit. Move, damn it. Move. There we go. We made it. For the most part.
Raider, outside.
Alright. All we have to do is wait for the door to open and we're good. You might actually take off without me. Hey, you're good. Woo! Nice. Great drop. Those have all been really good loot runs. I'm proud of those runs. Look at that. We covered almost the entire map on that run. And we got the wasp drivers I wanted. Nice. Got the door blocker. It is hot in here. Colossal Witness to the Marvels of Exodus. Skill tree. The next one is going to be spent on increase my max stamina. Yeah. It's going to be a slight difference. I probably won't notice the difference, but that's what I'm going to do. All right. I do have something else to do tonight, so I am going to end stream just a little bit early. I was excited to do the Game Awards voting tonight, so I had a lot of fun with that. And of course we didn't do Arkham Knight tonight because I just didn't feel like I could fit both in the time that I had as soon as I found out that we had the Game Awards. So I'm very thankful for being able to do that and fit that in and have some fun with our creators. So on Wednesday we'll be back to semi-normal stuff. We'll be doing GTA 4 for the start of Wednesday's stream, and then for the second half we'll probably be doing some Marvel Rivals. Most likely. The new season has been really good. I like the new battle pass. I mean, some of the skins suck, but it's all right. And I'm excited for what else this season is going to bring us. And we're coming up on the anniversary, and I'm very, very excited for what they're going to do for that. But that is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you to everybody tuning into the stream live. Thank you to Kano. Always nice to have people to bounce off of in chat. Thank you to anybody who's watching on the VOD on Twitch or on the second channel Victory Live. Thank you for coming back and watching History in the Making. Feel free to come check out the streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5:30 to 9:30 PST. And if you're watching on the VOD on Twitch, go check out the second channel Victory Live on YouTube every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. PST for all the VODs, so you're always caught up and you never miss out. And while you're over there, go subscribe to the main channel, Victory TGH. We've got all of the full playthroughs coming out on that channel. The full Dispatch playthrough should be coming out before the next stream, or at least on Wednesday. So you have that to look forward to, and then we'll have the Batman Arkham Asylum, Origins, Night City, Night, all of those, GTA 5 should all be going out on that main channel as well. It's just a matter of when I have time to edit them, that's all. And that's 100% on me. I'm slacking. I want to get a couple out before the year ends. But that is going to be it for me tonight. Have a great rest of your night. Hope you guys the rest of the week treats you very well. Take care, and peace.